But yeah.
I trust you will be in good hands then. Please take good care of Sister Barbara on Rally Night. Well, as you may already know, Sister Barbara is quite popular in Mondstadt for several reasons. Although the citizens here may only be acting out of good intention.
Yep, I already got that achievement.
And Sister Barbara can't handle it all. If they appear while she is working here at the church, we can come and intervene. But if she's approached by fans during her time off,
It is a water element shirt. I wore it because Laura's here and we're doing the Barbara hangout.
she's too kind. She'll always try to fulfill the requests of the citizens of Mondstadt.
And my shirt just has a little blue on it. I tried.
It works.
I tried.
You matched.
With that in mind, we thought we'd have Sister Barbara always tell us where she'd be, just in case we need to come rescue
Eddie.
her from crowds.
Mozzarella stick.
My hope is that Sister
Mozzarella
Barbara
stick.
stops pushing herself so hard.
Also, I ordered tiramisu as well. I left some for you.
Thank you.
Because I was actually considerate for once.
Were you?
Yeah.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was. I actually said it myself.
Fate is called as such, for it cannot
And Laura said you're a good partner.
I did say that.
be but be accepted.
Laura didn't remind you that your partner existed when you took a first bite, did
No, but I told her the story about the time that I totally ate a lot of the things that your mom made for us, and it was meant for both of us, and I ate it all.
I'm between this right now. This is where I am.
Things that Eddie is still salty about.
Aww.
I'm sorry. I thought you had some.
Tried to give you mozzarella stick.
I appreciate
You wouldn't take it.
I have to do some climbing.
Yes.
Hey, bamboo, hit it.
Oh, right. I need that stuff. Oh, wait. Hold on.
You have a
Shit.
friend. Little buddy.
Maybe.
I like that you automatically pick up, like, all of the things that you need. So there's, like, a new housing system. You can make houses and stuff. So it's like Animal Crossing. So you have to hit some of the...
The housing stuff's out?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
So you have to hit some of the stuff, and then you get stuff from it, and then you can make things for your little teapot world.
I need to understand what the because we were recording for that,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, what do you mean teapots?
Yeah, I'll show you.
You live in a teapot?
Yeah. And you get to decorate it as much as you want, any way you want.
Pokeball.
Thank you for the subscription. Yeah, it's kind of like a Pokeball. It's a pocket dimension.
That's great.
Yeah.
Like I know you can get in because you can invite
You can invite people
you
to
can invite
it.
people to it, and then because you go in and you talk about it, and like, oh,
Yeah.
this is great. I want to be here all the time. Nice digs.
And then apparently there's like a mini game in it. I think, right?
I don't know.
I
Apparently.
don't know, maybe.
Oh, I think I'm about to lose.
I didn't find the mini game yet.
We can fall down.
Uh-oh. We
Don't
might.
fall.
Eat,
Oh, no.
Eat
Eat what?
something that'll replenish stamina.
I don't know if I have that. Hold on.
Oh, you got nothing.
There's
Nope, you got nothing.
Restores 50 stamina. That restores some stamina. Okay.
You still not gonna make it.
I'm still not gonna make it. Okay, we're gonna go back down just a little bit so that way I can,
fall gracefully.
well, I'm gonna land on this little ledge right here and then rest for a second. There we go. Now we'll just wait for a little bit.
You're like me when I play games. I'm like, I don't do trails. I don't walk on roads. I will walk up this mountain. I don't care.
I'm choosing the hard way.
Laura's really good at Skyrim.
How did you know that's what I was talking about?
Because I too said fuck the roads.
I
I'm a
always
man,
like
I
it
don't
on
need
Skyrim when you
directions.
try to like climb up mountains with your horse,
Mm-hmm.
and then you know you end up going the wrong way, and then your horse dies. Like,
Sorry,
And then
horse.
oops.
And then you have a dimensional clip into the next town.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Yee.
Hey, not dead.
Not dead. Oh, I didn't have to climb that high.
See, she sounds a little bit like Johnny Bravo.
She does. I can't unhear it now.
You have to deal with that now, Eddie.
Yep.
Over there. Giant
Did I know it at the time?
These are fresh,
Maybe.
all right. Paimon can taste spiciness just by holding them. Let's go to the Whispering Woods and find Barbara.
Wait, I thought Barbara was getting the Joy Eating Chilies. I am weird. Where's the Whispering Woods?
You're
Oh,
go-
all the
you're
way
getting
over here.
you're getting the chilies by the
Barbara.
Stone Gate, right?
Yes.
And she's getting the other things, the sweet flowers.
Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was getting the sweet flowers and she was getting. Okay. I got it backwards.
I could be wrong. It's been a while.
No, I got it way backwards.
Hoocha! Have you seen the Genshin Foods videos
Seems like the right
made in
place.
real life? No, but I want to.
So on TikTok, there's a person called Issagrill. Issagrill. She's amazing. She's cooked every single Genshin Impact thing. She's made the chicken madame. She's made sticky honey roast. She's made sugar coated slimes.
What?
Yeah. She's made the she's made a vegan version of the something purse or whatever. They're dumplings and they look so good.
I want to try all of it.
Yeah.
And I want them to make the chili brew. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yes. Oh, she also has been recently doing. She did like an ice cream version of like an amber inspired ice cream sundae.
Oh,
Yeah, it was really cool.
that's nice.
Jade parcels, thank you. Yeah, vegan version of jade parcels.
Wow,
Yeah.
Let's wait here a while.
dude.
She'll probably be back soon.
She was not back soon.
Begin to wait. 3 hours later.
Ages. Where into that did she go?
Uh-oh. Look for her?
She said she wanted to go to the Whispering Woods and pick sweet flowers. Let's head over there.
Paimon's so freaking cute.
Thank you.
I'm mad about it.
I like it.
I'm offended by how adorable. And I like the little outfit.
Little jumper she has. They have. Whatever. She's they. They go by she they.
I'm on board. I feel like playing so many characters just in life thus far has like blended my gender quite a bit.
Well, because we play with gender a lot in acting.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, you know, so I find that, like,
Irma.
Irma
Mhm.
does not do gender norms. Absolutely not. I'm pretty sure.
well, when he sings the song, isn't he in a dress?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Irma pretends to be an idol.
Wait till you see.
So it's Laura voicing a boy pretending to be a girl.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I had to do that multiple times throughout the show.
It was
this
like
season.
you had like 2 full episodes with like just that shit.
Wait till next season.
Oh, I know. I was there at the end of season 1.
Well, a couple of the episodes are out in sub, just so you know, if you're interested.
Is my favorite new character out yet?
I just came up with an awesome
The
new
creepy
riddle.
little demon
Wanna
dude.
hear it?
Creepy little demon dude, you? They put you in the show?
The dude that I was
You'll
like,
just have to watch and find out.
I guess I will have to watch and find
You'll
out.
just have to watch and find out.
Oh, right, actually.
Because I was like, if I ever wanted to voice a character, it was like, I want that one.
You'll just have to watch and find out.
I know.
I'm not telling you nothing.
Okay, so yeah, here's the teapot.
keep up,
You can
Laura.
place it, and then it's right in front of you, and it floats.
Floaty teapot.
Floaty teapot.
I want a floaty teapot that I can take naps in.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me?
It's literally a pocket dimension.
I want a floating teapot that I can just take
So like
naps
in D&D, it is the equivalent of
the tent.
Yeah. And then yeah, you come in here and there's Tubby. Tubby helps you.
Penguin. Look at this. It's like House Moving Castle. It's like the
Yeah.
garden. I could cry.
Oh, you got the same
And
place I
and
do.
also there's different places. So I picked the mountain place because I like mountains and high places and snow. But there's a beach area, and then there's also a area that's kind of like in the heavens.
Okay, everybody was asking which universe would you go to if you could go. I will
This
go
one,
to
this
one.
pocket dimension right here.
This one, or the dimension House Moving Castle because how?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow.
And then
Listen.
You thirsty?
a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie about it. He was like my first crush. It was Hal and Robin Hood from the Disney's Robin Hood.
Yeah,
I have a type, obviously.
that's fair.
Also, yeah, Disney's Robin Hood. Duh.
Like duh,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Like, dude.
100%.
Did Shishomaru also fit in to that?
Maybe you are not used to the place at the moment.
Yes, but
Materialized enough room
But
for furniture
you
for
recognize
self-space
toxic
creation.
masculinity.
yeah. Well,
Just like home.
what's his face?
Trust rank? What's that? Oh.
It's okay. Roxanne from the Goofy movie was my first crush.
Also
That's fair.
understandable. She's hot.
Yep.
Okay,
I
well,
recognized her for sure.
Maybe.
and then
Learning
So, yeah,
that you're
we
bisexual is realizing that you felt for Roxanne from a Goofy movie.
Yeah, that's. But my like guilty crush, guilty anime crush was Koga
Maybe.
from Inuyasha. Not gonna lie about it. I loved Koga.
Yeah, I will judge you for that one.
I know, but it was mostly because I also already had a crush on like Duo, and the voice was the same, so I was like, well,
Yeah, okay, that's fair though.
yep. I was young. I was misguided.
okay, yeah. Anyways, yeah, this is the teapot. Short and stout.
I love it. I love it. I need it in my life.
And yeah, you can build stuff. I built this
Oh, it's
so far. I haven't done
cute.
anything else though. But I have a forge.
That's excellent.
Yeah, so I can make things if I wanted to.
I require this in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then this is intermansion. You get a
Inter-
mansion.
Mansion.
You get a full fucking mansion.
that I can keep in a teapot.
Yep.
Look at it.
And so you can decorate all of this. Like, I just got it yesterday, so that's why it's very bare bones right now.
I love it so much.
But yeah, it's got all these. Oh, that door does not open apparently. That's fine.
Maybe not yet.
Maybe not yet.
Maybe it
You
happens
earn
later.
it. But yeah.
I love everything about it.
Yee.
I need it.
Did guys
You
see
literally
that?
just woke up. Good morning.
Good morning. What about what?
Did you guys see
You are
that
not
T-Pain
used to the
discovered
place at
the
the
messages
moment.
section? in
Yes, I
Instagram?
saw that.
Oh no.
T-Pain didn't realize
He's like,
they were
man,
message
Fergie
requests.
messaged me. Like,
He missed
look at all
a,
these people I
a
never
bunch of
replied
other
to.
celebrities and stuff were like, over the last 2 years, had been sending him message requests on
Oh,
Instagram, and he had no idea.
no.
And he was like, I apologize. I was ignoring all the, like,
Oh yeah, so here you can switch the realm style. So as I said, floating abode, and then there's a cool island.
oh no, I did floating abode.
You did floating
I
abode?
did floating abode.
Yeah, I did the mountain.
Yeah, you don't really notice the difference until you watch the
Floating abode sounds like a nice name for a bathroom.
Yes.
But I bet it's
But
great.
the bathroom is like painted a nice color.
All right. How do
And
I?
it never smells.
There is poopery on them.
Wait. Okay. There we go. Wait. How do I check these things up in the corner? The teapot up in the corner. I don't know.
Or L1.
Oh, L1. Okay.
L1 and then it's the top right.
Ah, right. There we go. Oh, I can claim these things. Awesome.
Hooray! Look at all these things you've got.
So much room for activities.
So much room for activities! I'm so tired.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my teapot. All right, how do I leave, Eddie?
Go to the map.
Oh, I leave from the map.
Yep.
I got a long table. That's good. I can set that up later.
That's handy for
Whoa.
friends. We're in the map.
Oh, and then yeah, you can get more parts to your.
You can grow
Yeah,
your...
you can grow the inside of your teapot later.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm
Wouldn't that be nice? Like no rent. Fuck rent.
I need it.
No
Actually,
need.
all you need is a shelf. Somewhere.
Yeah.
All I want is a shelf somewhere. I'm sorry.
There we go.
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta run.
There we go.
You gotta rock and roll! Is that how that goes?
Mhm.
That's how that goes.
Cheese.
Jeez. I like your little Pokemon.
Mhm. It's a little Oceanid pet.
I'm gonna call it a Pokemon.
Also fair.
Because it looks like a Dratini with wings.
Mhm. It does. And it's cute and it floats around.
everybody. I think some people are noticing that I'm here. Hello, I am here!
Mhm.
I am here.
I am here! I am here!
Didn't we put that in the show?
Yes. In
We literally
Demon
put that
School?
in Demon School.
yes, that made it to air. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
that made it to air.
All right, let's find Barbara.
Didn't Yeet also make it to air?
Yes,
I
Yeats
hope
made it
so.
to air. Oh my gosh, we got away with murder on that show.
They were like, it's demon school, it's fine.
They let us make it so personal and so great.
I'm very interested to
So
see what
great.
happens next.
So good. So good. I want more Demon School. I need more Demon School.
Barbara. Oh, this is where we unburied a whole ass bomb.
Oh shit,
There was a whole ass bomb in there.
that's not good.
Yep. And I was pretty sure a 7-year-old buried it. Because it was Clee's.
Why did a 7-year-old have a bomb?
Because it's Clee and Clee has bombs.
Clee. Oh, Clee.
Yeah.
Oh, Clee.
I don't.
What's next on the Cleast?
I'm trying to find you.
Where'd she go?
Where'd she go? Oh, I found apples.
I miss you so. It's like it's been forever since you've been gone.
He's come back home.
I'm
Man,
sorry.
that was before she changed her name and became like.
Oh.
Where the
shit.
heck is she already?
Deep cuts.
Let's look further up ahead.
Deep cuts. Back when her name was Holly Brooke.
I'm old.
Babe, when you get a chance, could you grab me some Tylenol, please? Thank you.
Yes.
That's Barbara.
It's Barbara!
Hiding. Let's see what's going on. How did you two? Quickly, this way.
Oh.
Let's make a sound.
Oh no. That one?
Long story short, I was picking sweet flowers and suddenly
I hope it's that one.
others appeared. They'd seized a merchant of some kind and were pushing her around.
Uh-oh.
It sounded like they were demanding money from her. I
Those
thought they
bastards.
would, but I've been trailing them ever since. I guess they were too caught up with the merchant to notice me. I followed them this far, but it seemed like they knew somebody was following them, so I didn't go any further.
I don't know what to say. I would be offended by both of these.
I would be offended by that. Well.
Shoot.
I just noticed your fairy lights and they make me extremely happy.
Oh, thank you. I have to set them back up against the actually, like...
Hello.
Maybe this one, because then you're asking for her sister and she loves her sister. That's my thought process.
I had the same idea. But
Made her mad.
Fuck!
What if the treasure hoarders have done something terrible by then? I was
You're
trying
right.
to think of some way of rescuing the merchant when you showed up. So, on a night, maybe you could,
Say no more. I'm sure these treasure hoarders will respond well to a little direct intervention. I try to refrain from intervening too directly whenever possible. Well, she's asking for me to do it, though.
Directly intervene? Yes, m'lady. Tips Fedora.
Damn it, Eddie.
Do you guys remember voicing these? Yes, I remember this because this was not... It wasn't all that long ago.
It wasn't that long ago. I always remember certain parts, but I don't necessarily remember the whole thing because I have so many lines.
Yeah, you have a lot to say in this game.
I have a lot to say in this game. So there's sometimes when I'm playing through and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot I said that.
I can for me, like I'll record like in spurts. I don't have nearly as much to do as you do. So like I might sometimes go like a full month without having a session, and then they'll be like, hey, we have a little bit to do, and it's always funny because like I'll get an email like, hey, do you have like an hour somewhere? And I'm like, oh yeah, we could schedule that. And they're like, by an hour, we actually mean 4. And I'm like, what? Because they'll like find other things that will come down the pipe that they hadn't heard about until
until like
late, and they're like, oh, actually, we need more time. And I'm like, oh, okay. And like we always work it out. It's always funny. But yeah, I'll sometimes go several weeks or a month, or maybe sometimes even a little tiny bit more than that, but usually not too much.
Thank you, babe.
But yeah, like I don't record nearly as often, so like when I do, I'm like, oh, I remember what that was about. But you, my love, you have a lot to deal with.
I remember doing this story, but for like each individual line, no. There are times where like it's not shocking to hear my voice. It's more of like, oh, I forgot I fucking said that. That's funny.
I've had those moments in life.
Yeah, I have those moments quite a bit with Paimon. Where I'm like, oh shit, that's what I said! Whoop. Why did I say it like that? That was so mean! Like...
Paimon is insane.
Paimon's great.
It's actually quite funny because, like, when I'm in the studio, like, I got told by MiHoYo that, yeah, English Paimon is definitely the sassiest out of all 4.
Excellent.
And we don't know how that happened. And I'm like, well, I know. It's because I'm a bitch and all the rest of the VAs for Paimon are really nice people.
You're not a bitch. You
My
have spunk.
bitch.
Oh well.
I am your bitch.
I'm not gonna get in the middle of all that ish, but you are a delight.
Well, because I don't remember specifically what line it was, but they actually like commented, because we all laughed at it the way I said it. But they were like, see, the Chinese one would have said that really sweetly, and I'm like, how? How do you say that nicely?
Like they would have said that you were a bitch nicely, or they would have said
No,
that they
like the line itself, they were like, oh yeah, the Chinese Paimon would have said that in a way that would be like more of like,
Sweet.
I didn't know.
I had no idea.
Versus I said it in a way that's like, are you kidding me?
I believe it. No, it was actually, it's kind of funny.
Oh, my computer.
When I got
Adobe.
cast for Barbara, I was actually really surprised because at that point, I hadn't.
You're
really
missing
played...
the Korean. Sorry, keep going. Yeah, they were like, I didn't know there were 4 languages. Yeah, Korean.
I hadn't played a lot of feminine characters. Most of the characters that I had played had either been like male or at least masculine in some way, shape, or form. And so when they were like, "Oh yeah, you got Barbara," I was like, "What? Me?" But now, like the further along I've gotten into the story and getting into playing Barbara, I'm like, "Oh, I really identify with her like anxiety and desire for everybody to be happy and like to help and be supportive." And I'm like, "Oh man, I need to work on myself."
Yeah.
It made me kind of the doormat. No, she's not. She's like, she'll stand up for herself here and there, but like...
Mm-hmm.
The first time I recorded you when you were playing a girl, I remember you walking to the studio like, guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
I'm a girl! I get to be a girl! Yeah. I was so excited. It was really a few and far between sort of deal. And even now, like, I still think in my resume it leans a lot more towards the boys.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least princely lesbians.
Hey, there is nothing wrong with a princely lesbian.
It's fun. But yeah, I play a lot more of those. But and then the girls that pop in are they're sweet and they're fun, and I like to play them as well.
I play a lot of children.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Play a
That's
lot
fair.
of buttons.
All right, I think since you're specifically asking me to, maybe that I should say the first, but I don't like the way you say. I don't like the way the character says "say no more." It's like too much.
I got nothing to say. I've never.
But if I say, I try to refrain. I'm like, but you're being asked to. I hate making decisions. Okay, good. Oh, thank God.
I'll handle the
It's too stressful.
You did it.
I did it. I picked the right
You
one.
made her so happy because she asked you to beat up the big meaties.
Me, bitches.
hostage immediately.
So you want to play the hero? Porter,
We've lit the hostage on fire.
Yes, we did.
let's see.
You know, no one said I was good at saving people. I'm just good at killing people.
They're coming after Barbara. We've gotta...
Wait, where's Barbara?
Don't worry about me. I'm a vision bearer after all.
That is
I'll
true.
handle these guys. You go rescue the merchant.
She's got a vision. Boss, what should we do?
I think that's really funny.
Sir.
The delivery is
The delivery of that was really great.
so perfectly him.
What do we do? It was really sweet.
Oh my gosh, there's more.
All hail.
All hail.
Written in the stars.
Be bright stars.
Try till I'm dead.
Say you'll be mine.
I love that song.
Thank you. I can't express my gratitude.
Hooray.
I'm a merchant from Lila. I was on my way to Mondstadt. I had no idea there were treasure hoarders on the road. They seized me and brought me here.
Uh-oh.
If it weren't for you, gods know what would have happened to me. Oh, please allow me to repay your kindness. The treasure hoarders already made off with most of my things, but let me see here. So there are still a few bottles of chili brew, a few sweet flowers, and here's some more.
No. We don't need a reward. Rescuing those in need is only natural.
Aww.
I'm the deaconess of the Church of Bavonius. And this
What's
is
a
my
deaconess?
Bavonius honorary knight.
It's like a deacon, but
As a visitor
feminine.
from Leyland,
Deaconess.
we have a
What's a
duty to
deacon?
volunteer safety.
It's a
I won't hear of it.
It's
an
member of the
official
church
member of the
party.
church.
It's only right that your kindness
Kind
is
of like
repaid.
a cardinal.
Weren't you raised Catholic? Shouldn't you know this?
I was raised Methodist, not Catholic, and even then I would question that raising in that church.
Yeah, it's a position within the church.
Might be delicious. But
What made you think I was Catholic?
I don't know.
Was it the gay guild?
Yeah. Yeah, actually.
You get to choose which thing you'd like as a reward.
Oh, I get to choose a reward?
Fitting reward.
You have
Okay,
to
wait,
decide.
what's the most
Since
fitting
we're so
reward?
savvy when it comes to rewards, what'll it be? Leela's famous chili brew, sweet flowers, or Mora?
Wait, hold on.
So
Hold on. Not the money. We need sweet flowers for the thing, but isn't the thing that...
the thing is chili brew. So you can either let
But we
this...
want Barbara to make the chili brew. That's like the point.
Do we?
I don't know anymore.
I mean, that was Barbara's intention, was to make
Right.
it for you.
Which is more special in my mind.
Okay. This is the thinking position.
I become a gremlin.
Become a gremlin?
Shut up.
I think the word you're looking for is R.
Yo soy?
Okay, hold on. So,
Mhm.
I can't think of this in terms of me because me not cooking is always a good option because I'm not allowed to cook in my house without supervision.
That's okay.
I do not trust you not to burn the fucking house down.
Yeah, it's not a good thing.
That's okay. We all have our things.
I think I want to go with the sweet flowers.
Okay.
Really? Sweet flowers and a chili brew? I guess it's all chili brew at the end of the day.
I think I picked the right one.
Mondstadt version sure sounds...
Because she said sweet flowers and a chili brew, so that means Barbara makes it special with sweet flowers.
Excellent batch.
Yay! I did it!
I'm so proud of you.
The flowers look fantastic. And now we finally got all the ingredients we need for the chili.
Yay! I did it! I'm proud of myself.
We're in Silver City. Why don't you wait for me in the garden next to the Adventurers Guild? When the chili brew is ready, I'll bring it straight over.
Okie day. I'm so happy.
Interesting.
What?
Interesting.
There we go. I did it.
You did.
I did it.
You did that.
I made right choices.
You made good choices. There are many choices.
There are lots.
There are still other like threads you can go.
I know, there's so many.
I know.
Sorry for the delay. The chili brew's ready. Why don't we drink these here?
Yeah.
This one is for you. Let me know what you think.
It's so cute.
Is the flavor okay for you? I was worried you might not like it.
This one.
I like chili brew because...
The other one seemed rude.
Actually,
Yeah, okay.
it's a little embarrassing. At first, I drank chili brew just to keep me awake. When I
It
first
keeps you
became
awake?
a
Is there
grandma,
caffeine in
I
it?
get up early every
Or I guess the
day.
heat from it makes, from the joy and chilies keeps you awake?
To take care of official
She'll tell you.
matters.
Oh.
But because I was getting up so early, my singing wasn't getting any better. Sometimes I'd be half asleep singing the wrong lyrics.
I've done that.
It was a disaster.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
I went to people for
On
advice
stage.
on
Yep.
how to stay awake. They
I've been that tired before on stage. It's awful.
I'm like, well, I guess we're gonna do the same
even told me that
chorus
they cite slime
for the
Twice.
the same verse twice. But
The same verse again. Oops.
So time consuming. By the time I started to feel awake, there was hardly any time left for practice.
Oh no.
That was until I started chewing Julian chilies.
it's like chewing habaneros.
Ooh.
That's what Sarah said. She told me not to chew them,
Habaneros are
but
good.
to use the Julian chilies
I-
to make
I like
some kind of
roasted
drink.
habaneros.
I haven't really ventured.
Using sweet
I'm
pepper
afraid of very
flavor
hot
was
things.
also her
Oh
idea.
yeah? I like
That's when I
spicy.
started using this
I'm
new
okay with
smoky
spicy.
I have to be careful about it though because if it gets too spicy it's bad for my disease. But also Corina likes spicy. So, I have to like moderate.
Oh, we have been friends for a long time.
Yes. Okay, so whenever I drank it, the spiciness would push me to work harder. I guess that's what hard work tastes like. Sounds like this bottle of chili brew is a reflection of your determination. Do I go for the joke or do I go for the... I think this one is more complimentary?
I don't know what to say. My determination is nothing compared to
Yeah, that was the right one. Okay, good.
You say that you're traveling far and wide looking for your sibling. Is that true? Oh, the things you've faced and those yet to come are more difficult than a few bad songs. Even if I can't assist you in other ways, When it comes to healing, you can count on me. No matter the wound, I will help you recover.
Aww. That's so cute.
I said too much. Sorry. I'm not used to taking a break. I keep boring you to death.
Not
It's
true.
not often I get so much freedom. Let's just take our time and drink our drinks. Tomorrow, it's back to chasing our dreams with hard work. I hope our dreams can come true in the end.
Yeah. Ta-da. That's also fucking adorable! What?
Look at them hanging out.
I just like also the way the traveler's like looking at you and stuff.
Isn't it sweet?
That's so
Isn't it
cute!
just the sweetest? It's so sweet.
I'm loving these pictures.
Whatever's going on over
I want to collect them all, and I'm going to.
By the way, I was seeing that the mods were doing a really great job of helping out in the chat, so thank you for that.
Yep.
You guys are amazing.
pretty rockin'.
My mods are pretty great.
They're wonderful, so I just want to thank them.
All right, we got more Barbara stuff because there's still the one all the way over here that's like this one. No, this one in the middle. Which wait, there's another option here? Oh, maybe that's if you don't make the homemade. There's so many options.
There are lots of options. Well, there's the choosing to get involved and choosing not to get involved. There's homemade, not homemade. There's if you get the Mora instead, you still have to find your sweet flowers, and there's all kinds of stuff.
That's
Right?
nuts.
Oh, it was so funny.
I only have 2 out of 5 endings.
Because
So
when we were doing this, like, because I think Chris could see all of this web.
yeah,
I
he
see-
could.
I just had the big long document,
Mhm.
and he was and we'd go line by line. He's like, okay, so this line, I think it actually correlates. Where does it go back to? And I was always like, because this is how my brain works.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh no, I'm referring to this. So we've actually jumped backwards in time now, and we're over here, and this is me replying to when they said no instead of yes, and he's like, what is wrong with you?
So that actually, like, when the Somnium Files, like, came out or whatever, because in that one, there was a lot of going back and redoing things and picking different stuff.
Right.
But I remember that I was pretty much kept in the dark about a lot of things with, like, what the ending was.
Mhm.
So, although I knew at some point something had happened, and that was the one clue that I got that actually did help me later on when I was piecing things together.
Right.
But there's literally a clip of me with a pad of paper, and I'm like, and then this happens, and then these people switch bodies, and then we go back to here, and I do exactly that,
You're like-
and it's literally me in that Charlie Day moment when he's like, it's a conspiracy!
Well, it always kind of like lent, like, my brain works this way, because when I was a kid, friends were hard, because I moved a lot as a kid, so, like, I didn't make lots of friends all the time, so my friends were my books, so I'd read a lot, and so I'd have, like, 5 books going at one time, because I could never choose,
Wow.
and I'd have them all in my backpack, just in case, because I didn't know which one I would want to be reading at whatever time during the day, so I'd have, like, 5 different storylines in my head at once, and, like, reading, and so I was like, oh, yeah, that's just the roadmaps. You
Yeah.
can find it. It's all good. And I'm insane.
Nice.
If only it was actually like a useful tool.
It was for this.
Just for this. Just this one time. Thank goodness.
Okay, well now.
People are saying it's so good to see that you're back and you look pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
You're looking great.
Yee.
Health. We're getting the health.
All right, now I'm gonna see what happens on this one. Like I'm gonna try and get that other one. Oh, I got an achievement though. What achievement did I get?
Achievement unlocked. Barbara hugs.
Barbara hugs. Oh, yep. Sample Barbara's chili brew.
You got a gym.
I do like that I don't have to go through the entire story again. That's very helpful.
Yeah, you can bounce here and there. That's nice.
The CC should be on. Should being the operative word.
Are the CCs?
Twitch.
What are CCs? Oh, the closed,
Closed
captions.
captions.
Oh, yeah, they should be on. I know you pushed the buttons.
I did push the buttons.
I saw the buttons being pushed.
I actually remembered.
Should we pause and try to turn them on?
I mean, I think they are on because usually if it has that... Yep, they're on. They're definitely on. I double checked.
So, but are people not seeing them? Is the question.
You should be able to turn it on in the right-hand corner. If not, refreshing.
Oh. Copy that. Oh, I forgot.
She's afraid of frogs.
I forgot she's afraid of
I
frogs.
thought that was such a cute little quirk that she has.
Yeah, she's rough and tumble, rock and roll.
Yeah.
And a tomboy, but she also...
Afraid of frogs.
She's scared of frogs, and she likes to cook, and she likes to sew, and she likes traditionally feminine things.
This outfit is, like, just so cool.
Frickin' slamming.
The in-game sound is still too low? I turned it up like crazy. I can turn it up more.
Well, we're not really, like, in anything crazy at the moment, are we?
Not really.
Maybe they want more music? I don't know.
I mean, I turned the music down on purpose because the music gets loud.
Yeah.
I just came up with an awesome new riff. Wanna hear it?
Now it's definitely louder.
Look at the little gecko.
There was a gecko, yeah.
I loved it.
Okay, so now we fight the guys, except this time we choose...
Enter our territory.
Release your hostage immediately.
She's
So
helping.
you want to play
She
the
is.
hero? Porter, seize the girl. Let's see. if
Refreshing,
this
fixed
idiot
it.
with
Rock
the
on.
dare
Okay, good.
move.
Oh no, they're going after Barbara. We've got to... Don't worry about me. I'm a vision bearer after all. I'll handle these guys. You go rescue the merchant.
She's got a vision. Boss, what should we do? What are you scared of?
Best line.
She's just a girl.
Yep.
So what if she's got a vision?
She's just a girl! Well, now you definitely gonna die. Fuck you. No sexism. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Decided by destiny.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't express my gratitude.
Yes, you can.
I'm a merchant from Lila.
Mhm.
I was on my way to Mondstadt. I had no idea there were treasure hoarders on the road.
Candy
They
was the right
seized me
decision.
and brought me
Candy
here.
was the right decision.
If it weren't for you,
Hello.
gods know what would have happened to me. Oh,
Gods, no.
please allow me to repay your kindness. The treasure hoarders already made off with most of my items. Let me see here.
How
We're not pelting Eddie with Starburst.
Here's Samora.
No. We don't need a reward. Rescuing those in need is only natural. Besides, I'm the deaconess of the Church of Bavonius. And this is the Knight of Bavonius. As a visitor from Leo, I guard your safety.
I won't hear of it. You rescued me. It's only right that your kindness is repaid.
enjoy this orange service in peace?
Alright, I think I'm gonna choose the chili brew she has, question mark?
You have way more adventurous experience than me. You'll be better at this. You choose. What do you think is the most fitting reward?
Yes, adventurers are savvy when it comes to rewards.
No, you should be able to hear that completely separately.
Three flowers, Samora.
Hold on. Maybe that's the problem. Oh my god, that's been the problem the entire time. Sorry. Now you should definitely hear it. I know how to stream, guys. I've been streaming for 6 years. You know.
Did we do it?
Yeah. We did it now. I'm just dumb. Okay.
Someone wants to know our favorite Disney movies.
Ooh, I really loved Little Mermaid when I was a kid. And I really loved Disney's Robin Hood. And I also really love Tangled and Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet.
Mm-hmm.
I love Treasure Planet.
So good. Oh, and Atlantis.
Mm-hmm. Both really good.
Mm-hmm. Underrated. So good.
Super underrated.
It's too bad that they didn't do well in the box office.
I love, yeah.
They were.
Did it come out at the same time as like Shrek or something? So it just kind of like bombed.
I don't know.
It came out at the same time as like something. Oh, it came out at the same time as Harry Potter.
Oh.
So it just kind of got destroyed in box office.
Never stood a chance.
Which also the fact that what is it? Kita from Atlantis is not considered a Disney princess is a crime against humanity.
I loved Robin Hood. And I loved, I was a dark kid. I loved Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's also a good one.
I loved that one.
God, the music in that.
It was really good. It's a little problematic, but it's really, really, it's a beautiful
Mm-hmm.
film. And Treasure Planet.
Yep.
And I mean, I loved The Little Mermaid when I was. Who didn't love The Little Mermaid? Everybody loved The Little Mermaid. I did not love Beauty and the Beast as much as a lot of other people I know did.
I like the music in Beauty and the Beast,
Yeah.
but the ending of Beauty and the Beast made me mad.
Beauty and the Beast felt weird for me. It felt problematic. Just everybody.
Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, I mean, I was a kid, so I didn't even know what that was. But there was something about it that was, like, about that relationship that bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like Belle was kind of stuck up.
Also fair.
I felt like she was it's like everybody's just trying to live their lives and be pleasant people, and she's literally just brushing past them and
And
not
it's like,
paying any
they're
attention.
just dumb. And I'm like,
There must be more than this provincial life. There would be if you would open your fucking eyes. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just look. I get it. I love to read. Obviously, I was just saying so.
Right.
I read 5 books at a time, but there's people out there you can talk to, and you can be a human being. And
yeah, they all have their own stories.
yeah, it wasn't that she was like shy or retiring or had trouble interacting with people. She
No.
just literally was just ignoring them and assuming
Which
that
is
they
why,
were
like-
boring. And I was like, that's mean.
Right, she basically called them all boring, and then everybody else called her weird because she wasn't interacting with them. And so it's very clear that I'm like, okay, it's very clear they wanted to interact with you, and you were just like, no.
Yeah, that was my problem.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. A lot of people love Beauty and the Beast, and I don't fault you for that because it has beautiful music and the storytelling is very interesting, and I understand how like you can get sucked into it, but like, Bella, please. And yeah, and the Beast was a brat, so I'm just
Yeah, the Beast was a brat.
an absolute brat.
Also, I did not think that the prince that he turns into was very attractive. I mean,
He was terrifying.
he was terrifying! He was more terrifying than the Beast!
I watched a YouTube video recently actually about how the animation for like his grand reveal was just botched and why.
Yeah,
It was
I see
really
why, yeah.
interesting. It was like in the storyboard you can see what they were going for, and he's actually an attractive character. But like it has to do with like the shading and what they were trying to do, and it just like melted a lot of his features.
Okay.
And so it just made him look like he's like it's terrifying.
He looks terrible.
He's terrifying.
Yeah, definitely that shading did not help him at all.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what happens if I try this Lila chili brew.
This? I mean, sure. I don't know if you'll
Now I'm
enjoy it.
covering people's ears with how
There
loud
are
it is.
2 of you, so you'll be needing a couple of bottles.
There we go.
Here you go. Pace yourselves. Thanks again for your help. I
Sorry
better
about
get
that.
moving.
I turned it down.
Leo chili brew. I've never tried it. I wonder what the flavor's like. Well, here goes nothing.
So do we get the picture out here now? Oh, no, she dies! I killed you!
Hello.
Hi.
I'm killing Barbara.
Well, we're trying a new beverage, and that no one's tried yet.
Spicy. Throat's on fire.
Oh no.
Whoopsies.
Oh, did I miss your question? Type it in there again. I'm sorry.
Was there a question?
I fucked up.
The jelly brew I make at all.
No, it's not.
What do you think?
Oh no. Oh no. What do I?
You can ask the chat.
That one.
I guess we don't have to finish them.
Hi, baby.
It's getting late. And I doubt there's enough time to
I
go
fucked
and get
up.
the sweet one. When we get time, I'll make some for you. My version's a little easier on the tongue. Less stimulating. Let's head back to Mondstadt.
Everything
My break's
is
nearly
nicely as
over.
you can.
Yeah.
Thanks for your company today on a very
Which
night.
I applaud
Even though it
her
was
for
only
that
half a day,
because I don't.
I had a great time.
She's
You
shy.
try my special
I
jelly
do.
brew.
The worst part is that like I've literally had people who were like, "Do you just try to say the meanest thing?" I'm like, "I tried to say the nicest thing. I'm sorry."
Oh,
Oh, we still got a picture.
we got a cute picture.
Hey, we got a picture.
Look at the drinks though.
the
They've
drinks.
Got, like,
Yeah,
this-
they got.
Look how troubled the traveler
He's
looks
like, "What do I do?"
Okay, I see. So for me, what's your favorite? What are your favorite moments playing Mommy and Rent a Girlfriend? You were amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I guess I don't know how to explain it. I actually This is a controversial thing.
Mm.
I actually don't hate Mommy as a character.
Mommy's a
I don't either.
fantastic
I like
character.
her.
She's a lot of people have let me know their feelings about Mommy, and they're quite strong feelings.
I don't agree with those feelings.
But for me, she's actually really complex.
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoyed playing that. There's a lot of moments where she's being very sweet and stuff, and the secret there is that I mean it.
Yep.
I mean it every time. and she's just, for me anyway, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen in the future, with the next season or whatever, but like, at least at this point, Mommy's just a young and kind of insecure girl. She's making lots of mistakes. Don't get me wrong. There are.
No, she is.
She's totally making
But
a lot of mistakes.
I think that
themselves with material
what a lot of things
Only
that are
by
missing
ridding
from me,
oneself of
like
color
it's
and
really
one's
funny because you have the
true
guy
world
like
around
people that will say, "Oh well, that female is a Mary Sue," or "That female makes a whole bunch of mistakes."
Mm-hmm.
What do you want?
Right?
The fuck you want then?
I mean,
Do you want a character that's gonna grow from the mistakes that they make, or do you want a character that's fucking perfect? Because either way, you're gonna complain about it.
you're such a wonderful treasure. I need you in my life for the rest of my life.
I love
Please
you.
Never
Yes.
go away. Never go away. Yeah, it's so funny because a lot of people will get angry because they feel like she's
Divination
very.
is about
She's
precisely
underhanded,
foretelling
manipulative, and
one's
keeping
written
their
destiny.
favorite
Right.
ship
Over
apart.
embellishing
And
that fate
and-
only leads
Well,
to
first of all, it's a harem. That's the point.
that's the whole point.
If you don't like watching harems, you're in
but
it for the wrong thing.
She's I really enjoy her, and I think there were some moments that were really, really vulnerable. Like one of them, I don't want to like give away in case anybody's like not seen it, but there's a moment where she's on the phone with Kazuya, and she's in the pool and she's waiting for him, and I was close to tears when I was recording that.
So good.
I was close to I was almost crying there because there was stuff underneath of what I felt that she really wanted to say to him, and it unfolds the way it unfolds, and then when she snaps backward and gets cold and like puts up her walls, it's because she's hurt, and she's really just trying to figure out relationships, and she's really trying to figure out what love is like. And
They're also college
they're
students.
also like new college students.
Yeah.
They're basically freshmen in college, which means they just got out of high school. And while I know a lot of our friends here who are going to be in this stream are probably around that age, if not younger, there's so much more life, and there are so many shades of gray out there. that have to do with relationships, friendship, and romance, and all that other stuff combined, and sexuality, like all of those things can be very confusing and very scary. And sometimes the way we deal with those things can hurt other people, and I like the fact that we get to explore that in the show. And a lot of people just are like, she's trash, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
You missed the point.
Yeah, you missed the point then.
like, I get it. Don't get me wrong, I understand.
You're
because-
allowed to have your opinion, but to like mind you, I think there's also a difference between, look, I may not like the person, but the character itself is very complex character, and I like that. Because I have a lot of characters where, do I like that person? Like, if that person was in real life, I would not like them. But as a character, I love them as a character. Do I want to experience them in real life? No!
Right.
But I love them as a character.
My rule when I approach a new character, especially if it's gonna be a character that's like long running, like it's a little difficult to do when you're like student 4A and you've got like 2 lines and whatever. But if it's a character and I'm going to approach this, sometimes you have to do this very quickly. But my rule of thumb is to find a way to fall in love with them.
Yeah.
And
you have to. I actually teach this in a lot of my acting classes, which is like, the bad guy never thinks they're the bad guy. Yeah. Period. They never do. Even if they know they're doing wrong things, they have a justification for that that makes it worthwhile to them.
That to them is right.
And my argument is always with Batman. Is Batman really the good guy? No! He's literally a vigilante, which is against the law.
Right.
He breaks. He's a fucking terrorist.
Right.
Like, so bottom line is, you can
with the resources at his fingertips to literally help and lift up the community and solve crime without having to punch anybody in the throat.
Yeah.
Well, Batman's
but he chooses.
white, that's why.
But he chooses to do so.
To run
anyway.
around to underprivileged communities and beat the shit out of the people who live there.
And one of the things that I always found very interesting was that the Joker said it best, which is, I wouldn't be here if you weren't. The reason why I'm here is because you're here. It's kind of the idea of how, like, over-policed places tend to have a lot more crime.
Interesting.
So,
But,
it's a matter of, like, the bad guy does not think they're the bad guy.
No.
They always think that they are justified, no matter what they are doing. And if you come in as an actor with the judgment of, I am the bad person, you're not going to do that character justice.
Right.
Period. You already judged them to a point where you can't play them properly.
Yeah, it becomes you'll notice it when in certain performances. I'm not gonna name any. There's nothing that actually even comes to mind. But like sometimes like in plays or whatever, or when you're just learning how to act, if you get a character that's got an ulterior motive, a lot of times people. The first mistake people will make is to play that motive. So when they're trying to be sweet to somebody because they want something from them, you can almost see the mustache twirling. Really? I just think you're so intelligent. I'd really like to hear more about that. Let's get closer. And that's like, you can hear the lie.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can instead turn it on its head and find the reason why what you're saying is the truth, you mean every word that you're saying, and when the character has an ulterior motive, if you can play it as well as you can that they don't, and that they're genuine, the switch is so much more interesting when what they actually want comes forward.
Yeah.
Right? So and for me and for mommy in my mind, like she's so insecure.
Mm-hmm.
She's deeply insecure. And that's why she keeps reaching out for outside validation from all of these other people, right? So that's I have so much fun with her.
Yeah.
But it's hard to say that out loud because people will get mad. Like the announcement came out on my birthday, and I was immediately getting like threats and stuff. Yeah, it was really bad. It was for a minute. It was really difficult.
It took a lot of Eddie calming me down to not go on an internet rampage.
Yeah, it was really
about
rough
that
for longer than I care to admit.
Mm-hmm.
People were commenting, and that I had to like go and erase some posts and stuff, so that because I didn't want the rest of the fandom and the rest of my following and friends and my parents to see, because my parents follow me on all my platforms. And if it gets really difficult, I'll get phone calls where they're like seriously worried about my well-being.
Your mom will get into it with
And
people.
my mom got into
Your
internet
mom will
fights.
be like,
I think over this, my mom has gotten into internet fights with folks, and like,
I love your mother, by the way.
well, she
Your
loves you
mother.
too.
Good.
But it's difficult, and like, listen, I deeply love the anime community, specifically because of how passionate it can get. People get really, like, they fall in love with their franchises, and they care so much, and they get so creative within those worlds, and they cosplay and write fanfics and do all this other stuff that's so cool. But then at the same time, we can sometimes, as a whole or as a group, lose sight of the humanity that the people who help create these franchises or make them accessible to others
Are humans?
Yeah, that we're people.
We're a human being.
Yep.
I'm a human being.
Oh, a whole bean.
A whole bean.
Yeah, so please. But yeah, so I mean, my favorite part of playing Mommy was the whole season. I had a lot of fun with her. She's great.
She's one of my favorite characters to really like look at and also because again I actually kind of get why a Mary Sue is annoying, but I also get Gary Stews all the time too, and they never stop coming. And I don't like those either. Versus I like, especially because I don't think there is enough of young female characters that are allowed to make mistakes and then grow from those mistakes.
And the thing about and Rent a Girlfriend as a whole, everybody across the board
Got baggage.
has baggage, and they're all making big mistakes in terms of their relationships with other people.
Also,
like
how are people gonna be like, oh, Mommy's the worst? Have you seen Kazuya? Jesus Christ!
Poor
Every
Kaz.
day was just like, man, this guy is such a shithead.
He doesn't, I mean, if you really look at the show, he doesn't treat women at all very well.
Yeah.
And he expects and feels entitled to a lot from women.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a lot of growing to do himself, but a lot of people are all about him anyway, and like really root for him to get with their girl, and that's great. But take a look as to why it's so easy for you to judge and kind of hate on the feminine characters in the show, when you've got this central character who's so deeply flawed, and we're so forgiving easily
Because
quickly.
he's a man. I will fucking say it. It's because he's a man. It's funny because I truly love like harem type like stuff. I get very deeply involved, but I was yelling at Kazuya the entire time because I was like, really?
Yeah.
Y'all could just date each other. You would have a much better time. Why are you messing around with this guy who is as bland as milk toast? And he's so problematic.
There were certain moments that I in the show that I was like, really? But I don't want to name any, and I still really love the show, and I love working on it, and I mean,
It's fantastic.
yeah, and
It's a great show.
when it comes back, I'm very excited to see what comes next and all of that other good stuff. But like, there are certain moments, and that's the great part of shows like this, because they make you think about that. They make you think about these things.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah.
Yeah. All right, now we gotta get this. We gotta get this one that's in the middle.
It's like, that's after Deaconess's gratitude.
Yeah. So I have to pick. I think this is if. Because you only have 2 choices with the drinks.
Yeah. So maybe.
So maybe it's the other one, but I actually deal with the crowd correctly.
Perhaps.
I think it's that.
Perhaps. I honestly am not sure. There are certain like facets of these offshoots that I'm not sure how you get there.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Go and see Rent a Girlfriend. It's on Crunchyroll. It's really good.
It's so good. Go watch your show. It's so good. I want more.
Thank you for the question, by the way.
Sister
I need more.
Victoria told me you already helped tidy up the cathedral. Thank you so much.
But she
I
is
just
deeply flawed.
returned
I'm
a
not gonna
short
lie about
while
that.
ago.
Well, I mean, but again,
can't
all
thank
the
you
characters
enough
are
for how
flawed,
much you
and
helped me today.
like it's kind of like the
Both
same
here
thing
in the
like
cathedral
with
and
Borderlands
back in
3.
Walkingdom.
You know, Felicia
You must
Angel
be thirsty
plays
after
the
so much
newest
work,
siren
no?
that gets
How
involved,
about I
and
treat you to a
everybody
drink?
hated her
Aw.
Just
for
remember
playing
that
this
the cat's tail is
12-year-old
a
girl
special
who
treat
makes
recently.
mistakes.
Miss Margaret said that the
And
name
I
of the
felt
treat is
like, first of all, I
fantastic
loved her
summer
character, and
serendipity
second of all, I'm like,
caused
yeah,
by
she's
tea.
12.
Mhm.
She's
She
12.
also mentioned
I
that it's
remember
her
making
secret
tons of
talent to be an
mistakes when I
angel
was
sharing
12.
drink
And
sales.
like,
Word is that the drink's
and
pretty
and
good.
again,
But
it's
there's always
the
a
matter
line
of
to
like
get
you
it.
get the people that are
You'll
like,
probably
oh, they're
have to
Mary
wait
Sue
if
and
you
they just
want
have to be
some.
good at everything.
If you'd
Oh, they
rather
fuck
not
up all the
stand in
time.
line,
What?
I could make you a glass of my very own.
I'm sorry. What do you want? What do you
Which
want?
would you like to drink?
Where's what do you want at that point?
Here's the.
Because as far as I'm concerned, that just means you hate women.
Spicy. Oh, so spicy.
How can you hate women? Have you not seen women? Like,
So
bruh.
spicy.
Why is it spicy?
Why is it spicy? This was the thing that was most difficult at the very beginning of like the Rent a Girlfriend stuff. When the show was announced, when my involvement was announced, I actually had not recorded anything yet.
That's right.
I had not
That's
even
right.
started
They announced
recording.
you guys like
They announced us
the-
right away.
The day we started recording.
Yeah, they announced us right away. Like I got an email like letting me know I'd been cast.
And then all of a sudden there was an announcement.
I don't think I'd even scheduled my first session by the time that they announced it.
Mm-hmm.
I had not. So I was like, and on top of that, I'd never read the manga. I wasn't familiar with the show. I was just excited to be a part of it and like get started and find out what was happening. And so I had all the floodgates opened and people were yelling at me. And I was like, oh, so I guess I'm playing the villain. I was like, the villain. And in my head, I was like, I guess I'm the bad guy. And walking into it, I kind of wish that hadn't happened because I wouldn't have had the predisposition of walking in thinking, oh, I am the bad guy. I'm very interested to know how my performance might have changed.
Mm-hmm. Had you not had that predisposition.
Because I walked in thinking, oh, I guess I'm just the worst. I guess everything that I'm doing is towards this. I was expecting to do something unbelievably underhanded, maybe dangerous, abusive, and like I was preparing for that because that's difficult for me. I played a character or two that was actively like abusive, and that's really hard for me to do. To wrap my mind around it because you still have to find out why they're doing something.
Oh yeah.
Right? You have to figure out what's
Because again, they don't.
justifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to. It's kind of like I feel like playing the bad guy is the hardest part because you have to justify it so much. And it's funny because I'm like, Mommy doesn't even do that much. Really? People
that's
are
really
like,
doesn't do
she doesn't do
anything
that bad
in
of
the
things,
show
and people are
that's
like, she's
like,
the
oh,
worst.
There's one part of the show where I'm like, okay, that's not necessarily terrible, but like difficult
Yeah.
and uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But
For
not
sure.
horrific. And I was walking in prepared to be deeply abusive. And I'm not trying to spoil anything, but like she's not necessarily
what she is.
that's not what she is.
Mm.
And it very well might have changed my performance. It
Well-
might have changed my whole concept of mommy in general, but I walked in believing because the fans were like so adamant, like she's awful, she's trash, she's this, and I'm like, okay, I guess I believe you. But
Well, it's funny because, like, in I, the Somnium File, like, with Mizuki, you deal with these two parents that have deeply abused this poor 12-year-old child. And, like, one of the things that is funny to me is that, like, the mother is seen as, like, the most abusive one. And it's talked about throughout
Can
the
I pick
game.
this up for you?
Yes, you can. But it's talked about, like, throughout the whole thing, the reason why, Mizuki is, fucked up is because her mom beat her and her being a child she didn't understand why. There's a beautiful moment though where you actually it's a flashback. Oh yeah, that's what she does when she snuggles.
snuggling.
Yep.
The bird.
But there's this beautiful moment where there's a flashback and you're actually talking to the mom and you are learning that she didn't want to be a mother. It was expected of her. And I kind of felt for her.
Yeah.
Because the actress who played her clearly knew that she couldn't sit there and judge the character. She had to play it from the character's point of view, which means that you had to sit there and understand, like, the frustration of not wanting to be a mom, giving up your career for a child that you didn't want, and then not understanding that when your child cries, they cry for you to help them, and you don't know how to do that.
Right.
And the frustration of not knowing how to do that.
No.
And now it doesn't excuse her actions whatsoever.
There's a difference between understanding
Standing and
the-
excuse.
Yeah. There's no excuse for child abuse.
Right.
None.
And it's what I do with the autism a lot is that, like, some people will, like, try to use autism as an excuse to be abusive, and I'm like, no. It might be an understanding for why I do certain things, but it does not excuse my behavior.
Sure.
I can still learn from my behavior, and I should still be like I just have to learn differently. And that's it. That's the difference.
And perhaps it takes different steps that
Right.
other people would necessarily take to find out, understand, comprehend, and then move forward from. But that's still available to you and anybody else who is neurodivergent.
Right.
So,
But, like, the major part of, like, the thing is that, like, what I found really core and, like, because I'm like, you know, that the whole idea is that Mizuki also calls her dad daddy, specifically because she has a closer attachment with her dad because her dad never beat her. Her dad still abandoned her.
Yeah.
Her dad was still a very closeted gay man who should have never gotten married, should have never had his own kid.
this is a deep thing.
Oh, yeah, it's very, yeah.
That game goes.
And it like, play I the Somnium Files. It's great. Play I the Somnium Files. And although, yeah, he didn't beat his child, he wasn't there for his child. And the minute that he discovered that, oh, my wife is beating my kid, hey, Date, can you take care of my kid?
I mean,
But we're arguing that that guy is better? No.
worse parenting doesn't make bad parenting better.
Yeah.
That's not how that goes.
There is not a tier system here. Like, and so, you know, people look at the mom as being the most evil, and I'm like, honestly, I put a lot of blame on that father who could have stepped in at any point.
I feel like blame lies on at least on both parties.
Oh, both parties for
but,
sure.
like, you know.
Both parties for sure. But like also this imaginary thing that has been made up that like, oh, you'll become motherly once the child is born. No. Not every woman wants to be a mom. Not every woman has to be a mom. And the expectation of that can actually create a very unhealthy environment for everybody involved. Not to mention the expectation of that man being a closeted gay man forced to marry a woman, have a child, to be like, look, I'm in a family, I guess.
Dude, this got real deep.
Yeah. Like, it's a recipe for disaster that had these outside social construct bullshit that was never needed to begin with, were not pressed upon them, would have never happened. And for a lot of characters where they do a lot of not necessarily savory things, a lot of it comes from societal pressure.
Yeah.
You know, and
Circumstance plays a big role in a lot of choices. In real
A
life
lot.
and in storytelling.
I mean, I even, like, you know, you can sit there, like, the idea that everything is black and white, and somebody actually put it in the chat, not all laws are correct, and you're right, not all laws are
Absolutely.
correct.
Absolutely.
Because if somebody were to come to me and be like, I stole something, I'd be like, well, that's bad, what did you do? Well, I can't afford food and I needed food. Oh, well, then I don't really think that's bad then. I get that. I had to feed my family.
I mean, Les Mis.
There you go. You know, you do what you have to do to survive, and so like and I'm like, yeah, had the you know, if there was better stuff in place for people that are poor, you know, that then they wouldn't have to steal. So if you don't want stealing, fix the problem. You know, there's a whole bunch of stuff that society wise like that gets into why characters do certain things.
Food
that
insecurity.
may not, yeah.
Like shelter insecurity, abusive relationships, you know, job insecurity, like all of these things, societal pressure, societal issues, they all play a huge role and that's why a lot of stories are the way that they are at the moment. Anywho, I feel I feel bad like dragging this like deep discussion.
I get
while
into
we're
these
playing.
discussions a lot.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's no.
this is part for the course.
Yeah, yesterday it was about me being autistic and trying to get or people in general trying to get a diagnosis and or help with
I know that can sometimes be tricky.
Yeah.
We'll put it that way.
Oh, I mean Widowmaker in Overwatch. I love it. I also play on PS4 for that.
Excellent.
All right, so we got to go back to this thing.
Yeah, it does sound amazing. I'm not sure how Margaret came up with such a name,
Same.
but I have heard that the drink is quite
It's a very
popular
long
now.
name.
Thank you for the
There's
pigtail
even a line
compliment.
of people
I'm
waiting to
having a
purchase
lot of
it
fun
every
playing
day.
with them.
If you'd like
Can't
to get
stop,
one,
really.
we should head over to the Cat's Tail as quickly as we can.
All right, this time
However,
I'm actually going to do all
Even
the
though
right
I've already
things.
requested a
believe in you.
half day of leave from Sister
Yeah.
Victoria, she still insists that I let her know where
Thanks
I'm
for hanging out
going.
with us today, guys.
With so many people
Appreciate
trying
you.
to get in on the newest Cat's Tail offering, I'm
Oh,
worried
thank you,
we'll have
Chow.
to wait for ages if we get there too late.
And I do not play
I've got it.
Overwatch.
Why don't you
not
help
good
me
at
check
shooters.
in with Sister Victoria
I have
while
to
I
carry
get in line
Eddie.
at the Cat's Tail?
Yeah.
That would save us some time. What do you think?
I love knowing that.
Yep.
It's settled then.
He's better
Let's
at the
meet
stuff
up
like
at the
this that's
entrance
like
to the
very
Cat's
like
Tail.
sword adventure-y type stuff. I'm better at first person shooters.
I like
Or would not
RPGs.
be able to
It'll
get
be
past
fine.
the first level of
I'll
Devil
just
May Cry.
tell them
No,
that
I
today
can't.
is my day off.
Devil May
I'm
Cry
sure
would be
they'll
hard.
understand.
For me, I
Let's
love
get going then.
video games because
See you at the
it's
Cat's
like
Tail?
you're diving into a book and you're
Mhm.
just
A whole story, yeah.
You get to be a part of a
I
story.
lost many hours in Skyrim.
Yes.
And it wasn't even in the main story. I was like, ooh, side quest. Ooh, another side quest.
Right? You get
Oh my
this
god, another side
like,
quest!
I'm gonna follow the main storyline, and you spend 7 hours picking flowers.
Yep.
Like just like what are you
Totally worth
doing?
it.
What are you doing? It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yes,
Is
my
this
child?
Xinyan's
Oh,
voice actor?
yes.
Yes.
Sister
Hi.
Barbara
I
just
play-
submitted her
I play
request for half a
Xinyan
day's
and
leave.
Barbara.
She said she had plans with a friend.
Does anyone in-game refer to Barbara as Babs? I don't think so.
I must say, though, it is quite unusual
I've
for
not
Barbara
heard it,
to
at
request
least.
time off just to see a friend. But that's beside the point.
We already
Oh,
heard this part.
Then you must.
We're good.
The
Well,
first
then please
like
take good care of
visit
us as
I
well
made
as you,
post
although the city-
getting
if they appear while
vaccinated
she
was
is
to
working
Tony
here at the
Oliver's
but if
house.
she's approached
And
by
his wife's
friends
name is
during her
Barbara.
time
So I
off,
was like, I
So with
Aw.
that in mind, we thought we'd.
play you. I love
I
him.
hope.
He's my Los
love
Angeles
Sister
dad. I
Barbara.
love him very much.
I got to talk to
I got to work with him recently.
Oh, did you play with him?
Yeah, and I was so happy because I was like, this is the second time I've ever gotten to work with you over, like, because the first project I've ever worked on was with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't work with him again until this year.
Oh my gosh.
And,
been a
like,
minute.
you know, I've been in classes and stuff, and I've seen him in the studio and stuff, but, like, yeah, he was like, wait, why haven't we worked together since now? What? That's... no, we need to work together more. And I was like, yes, we do, please. We need to work together a lot. And then shortly after that, we did actually again work together. And I was
See,
like,
there you
good, let's make this a regular thing.
I love him desperately.
Yeah.
It was like visiting home from college or something. That's what it felt like. It was just like I'm back. He's very much. He has so much dad energy.
And also, he you know, he teaches, so he's helped a lot of people in the industry basically get their start.
Oh, I wouldn't be in this industry if it weren't for him.
Yeah, same.
At all.
Hi.
I got to play with Tony for like the first time in like
Yeah.
Huh?
years.
Look at that crowd of people.
Today or yesterday? I don't remember.
Oh, my surgery is on the 11th. So,
On the 1D1.
on the 11th of
for all
May
your
is when I have
support.
surgery.
Please, one at a time.
Barbara-sama, I never expected.
We already heard this part. We're good.
I,
I'm just gonna
gosh.
pass right through so we can get to the fixing.
I guess.
oh,
Barbara-sama. Oh my.
All right, we gonna intervene. Let's go. And I'm gonna pick the right things to say. Hello, Herman.
Barbara-sama, can I get an autograph?
That one.
Ah, wait. Oh,
Fuck off.
Okay, bye.
oh, Barbara-sama.
That one. It's the second one.
you
Yeah, we're on
own-
official business, so get the fuck out. Oh. Susie, there we go.
323 Chow is from
Please,
Singapore.
Barbara
That's
Sama,
awesome.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
How can I be more like you?
Was I in Insomnium Files? I was not. but I'm very jealous now.
Sure.
Oh my gosh, that
right.
was actually kind of the
Being
reason why I'm in
considerate to others is
Genshin,
the
funny
right place
enough.
to start.
Really?
Because I worked with Chris Fiala on Eye of the Somnium Files,
Yeah.
and then when they were doing the auditions for Genshin, he was like, yo, all of these people, audition all of them. So that's why a lot of the Eye of the Somnium Files cast is in this as well.
That's so funny.
But yeah, he like, and apparently with Paimon specifically, he was like, I'm pretty sure Corina's gonna be your number one choice. So I kind of was like, apparently always the number one choice, according to the director. So that was kind of cool to hear that.
Look at you.
Yeah, I know. You know,
Barbara-sama
so
and the honorary knight in the
it's
same
that's
place.
that's always a cool
This must
thing
be
though when
incredibly important
basically you're
official
brought in
business.
because the director just really likes to
I'll
work
take
with
my
you.
leave.
And,
Yeah, that's nice.
Mhm.
It's always and always for some reason a surprise for me. I'm like, really?
Why me?
Okay.
What?
Oh, do I belong here? Are you sure?
Mhm.
Okay. But always grateful.
Where did everybody...
They came to their senses once I'd given them the lowdown, or I temporarily persuaded them to beat it. Fuck.
I don't know. I stand like
That
a lot.
one.
The
I'm like,
lowdown? You mean you persuaded them to leave for now?
Okay.
I understand everybody's enthusiasm, but the longer I stay here, the more people will gather.
Fuck, did I pick the wrong one? I
It's
picked the
been
wrong one.
that way. I just don't know how to turn them away. In
Well,
the
she's
end,
just-
the Knights of Favonius
Okay,
will
she's
always have to
monologuing.
come
It's
and
fine. Maybe
restore
it's fine.
order. If only I had
look
more
how
way
warm
with
the
words.
tone became.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, I did do the right thing! Okay,
Summer
good.
serendipity coral sparkling tea you wanted.
Okay,
I
good.
ordered this
Okay, I
one
did the right thing.
especially
Yay.
for you.
And this is taking
I
us back
hardly
into
ever
that.
get a day off. Why
Mhm.
don't we take a stroll outside the city together and finish our drinks?
Yes. Let's
It's
do it.
nice to finally relax for a while. Thanks for
Oh
accompanying
man, it's
me.
almost 10.
Yeah, it is.
Come to
Ten.
think of it, this is the first time we've gone for a walk together. When I heard you'd received the title of honorary knight,
Oh, have
I
we
thought you
ever
turned out
dealt
to be
with
more of
similar
a solemn
situations like fans
character.
stopping us from
but
doing
now that I've
normal
met
things?
you, I can't quite believe
Yes.
Yes.
I never thought... Oh, I hope I'm not offending
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
A couple times.
What I mean is,
Not
someone as young
so
as you
much
to
like
achieve the
outside of
title of honorary
con
knight?
situations.
It's
but,
usually at
it's
cons
amazing.
because then you go to have at a restaurant
must
that's
really
near the
believe in
con.
me to
Yeah.
grant
And
me
of course
this
other
title.
con goers are there. And again,
I
it's
hope I
fine
can
if
be
people
as
say
great as you
hi.
one day.
I
So
personally
can
think
help
that
everybody
like,
around me
you know,
too.
unless I'm physically at the con of like
now,
a good
all
wave
I
of
can
being
do
like,
is
"Oh,
sing.
cool, you're there." Fine. I mean, you know, if I'm at a restaurant though with my friends like
I mean,
sorry.
if I'm
Read the
seated,
room?
yeah, if I'm literally sitting
seated
there
at
eating,
the like, don't come to me while I'm eating,
Yeah,
please.
well, let me
I literally have like
tell you.
stuffing myself with food, and I'm like,
yeah,
"What are you
If
doing?"
we run into each other on the way in or out, if we're standing and talking, if I'm like out and about, that's
Waiting
okay.
for restaurant seating.
Yeah, that I'm okay with that. It was I think the most
looks
difficult
so peaceful here.
moment
Nobody's
was
passing
when
through except us.
or the difficult
Let's
moments
rest for a
outside
while.
of the con scene were those times that I was stopped.
Damn
in
it! I didn't meet the criteria.
specifically gyms that I was like a member of, and I quit those gyms after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
'Cause
that's
they came up to me
terrifying.
and knew who I was. Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, you're in this and this," and I was so excited. Like, you're you, right? And I was like, "Ah."
Is it bedtime time for the birdie?
Nighttime.
Yeah.
Hey, what is it?
Can I say hello?
Step up.
Just a
Hi. Hi.
She's gonna bite your glasses.
You wanna bite?
She likes glasses.
He. We're friends now? Can we be friends now? No.
Oh!
Oh. Are we friends? No, not yet. You get to know me first? Where do you want to go? It's up to you. You can do anything
You
you
wanna
like.
go back? Okay.
Mother!
Mother, I crave violence.
Yes. Sorry, I got distracted by Birdie.
You're such a cute birdie.
But yeah, it's always surprising when I run into people. Or there was this one time I was in line for coffee with Erica Mendez, and it was at another con, and it was really cute actually. There was a woman standing in front of us, and she looked back and like double take, and she turned around and she's like, "You're," and we're like, "Yeah," and she's like, "My daughter loves you," and I was like, "Okay," and so she gets on the phone. I mean, she like ignores us immediately, grabs the phone, and she starts speaking.
Yes.
Okay. Agreed.
Yes.
I don't remember which language she was speaking in, but she spoke a different language. I think she might have been Middle Eastern. But she started furiously speaking this language, and she said our names in the middle of it. And we're like, oh, okay. And I don't know, it could have been 15 seconds later, this girl comes hauling ass down the hall, just running, and comes
You're
like,
very excited.
What?
Yes.
Yes, and she like she's like, my mom said you were here. And we're like, yeah, I look, and her mom pulled her, threw her around, grabbed her, opened her backpack, and had prints that they had already purchased from somebody in Artist Alley because this was a con.
Yeah.
And she's like, please, do you have pens? And we're like, yeah, it's fine. And so we signed her things, and then we were still in line. It was a long line because it's con coffee, so it's a long ass line. And so after we finished all that, and they just stayed in line with us and didn't know what to do after that. They're like, just
right, it's awkward now,
and like staring and like silently advancing, and they'd try to think of questions for us, and we'd answer them, be nice, and they were just. It was so cute.
I think the funniest thing that I had was also at a con, and mind you, like I only had, it was ALA, and I only did like a little meetup with set up with Jackie and some of the other I the Somnium Files people, and you know we kind of set up like our own little meetup outside of the con. But then Jackie the next day had an actual signing at the Bing Zoom booth.
Yeah.
And that day I didn't have anything to do, so I was dressed up in a kigurumi because I was like, I don't have to be a voice actor today. I'm just gonna be a con goer. And so Eddie and I, like, we always choose one day that we both dress up in our kigurumis. I have a fox one. He has a Gretzko because of course he does. And because rage. I found this Saitama cosplayer, and that was when I just announced that I was Tornado, so I was really excited about seeing all the cosplays for that. So I go up and I said, can I take a picture with you? I voiced Tornado in One Punch Man, and he's like, oh yeah, cool. And we take a picture together. And I'm posting it, and Jackie just got done with her signing. She walks up to us, and then all of a sudden this guy comes out of nowhere, goes, I love you to Jackie.
Oh, God.
And she's like, hi.
Yeah.
and he's like, you voiced Tatsumaki in One Punch Man. And she's like, oh no. And then I realize, oh, she looks like a voice actor because she's there with like her prints in her hand, and she looks really dressed up, and she's in heels, and
like,
I'm in the kigurumi, and I go, oh, that's me.
Is he?
And then he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
That's so cute. That's so funny.
It's the best interaction I've ever had with a fan because it was just fun.
Oh, there was this one time I was...
Because, the cosplayer went up to his friend and was like, hey, you like Tornado? They're over there. They just pointed to the group of us, and he assumed it was Jackie. Yeah, that was funny.
Oh my gosh. There was one time I was at a con, and I was coming out of it was like the start of the day.
Oh, she wants you to pet her head.
Am I supposed to pet your head? Well, she's not sure.
now she's like, too fast. Too fast.
How quick do we do it?
If you just... Okay, don't chew on my nail, but if you go like that, little squitches.
I have to learn proper bird etiquette.
Just little squitches.
Excellent. I learned. Not yet. She's like, I don't trust you now. You don't know how to do it.
Okay.
But I was coming out of an elevator on my way out or something, and as I was walking out, there was a group of cosplayers that were going in, and they were dressed in Neverland stuff. And as I was walking, I wasn't paying attention. I was on my way, and I heard, "Whoa!" I was like, "What?" I was like, "I've been looking everywhere for you this whole con, and you're here." And I was like, "I am here. I am here." And they're like, I was like, "Do you want a picture?" "I want a picture." "Okay, let's do it." I was like, "Do you want to do the pose where everybody's holding hands?" "Yes, I want to do the pose where everybody's holding hands." I was like, "Okay, we can do that."
You want to hang out?
You want to hang out? What if I put my arm down? Will you come and sit
She'll
on my
slide.
shoulder? No, you won't move?
Come
Okay.
here. Come the other way of here. Come here, baby.
You want to come hang out here? No.
Here.
No, mother.
There you go.
So funny. But yeah, I love meeting you guys. It makes me so happy. We just have to be in like the right
fans.
time
Yeah,
and place.
I have no problem with fans stopping me at a con. I'm at a con. That's what I'm
Yeah.
there for.
Literally,
Like,
that's
stop.
what we're
The
there
best
for.
place to stop me is at a con.
Yeah, 100%.
And then, like, yeah, if I'm in a line, totally fine to say hi. If I'm waiting at a restaurant for seating, totally fine. But once I'm seated, probably not the best time.
It'd be nice to just
have a moment.
That's like often our break time, and
Yeah.
sometimes like that's the only time we get to like sit and like not talk.
Yeah.
And like be quiet for a bit and like be with our friends if they're there.
Mhm.
So that's a nice time to let us chill out. But you know, once we get back up and we're on our way, well, maybe not like if you see us hauling ass across something because we're late.
Right.
We're late.
Which
and
that
I'm
happens
sorry.
too. Like
Yeah.
I've had moments where I've had like I have to go to this other thing that I didn't realize is back to back.
And sometimes I'd really like to stop and chat. Sometimes I'd really like
And
to
I
take that
can't.
picture with you, and I literally can't because I have a person who is saying, "Right now, what are you? We need to go right now." They're waiting, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm contractually obligated to run down this hallway. I have to go, and I'm sorry, but
Mhm.
I desperately want to meet you." So like. There are literal times that are scheduled,
Mhm.
like the autograph lines or whatever, and I don't know. You don't even have to buy anything.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Is if you want to just come up and like shake my hand or something
and say hi,
I'm so down. I'm so ready for that.
Mhm.
If you're
you get at least 5 minutes in that line, and that 5 minutes is free.
Yeah, you're there.
Whether you want a signed autograph or not.
Or whatever. I would love to meet you. I don't want people to feel bashful if they get into an autograph line and like I don't have anything for you to sign. Or if you just have your program, I will sign that for free. I will sign. If you have a thing you want me to sign, as long as it's not like bodily parts, I will sign that, and I would love to meet you. Or if you don't have anything to sign, or you don't even want my autograph, you just want to come and say hi.
Totally fine.
Excellent. I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
Love y'all.
You want to ask a question? Cons are the best place to do that.
Yeah.
All right. So here's my thing. My thing, it still says criteria not met. So does that mean I have to do the other thing on the other side?
Way back.
Okay, well then I'm going to purposely give the wrong answer. Because this is definitely the wrong answer. I'm going to see what happens.
It's a little embarrassing. Do you know what an idol is?
Does that
I
count
guess
as the
you've
wrong
heard
answer?
that I
She didn't even care that I
sometimes sing
literally
for
called her
people in
sister
Mondstadt.
less than you.
I can use the power of my vision to heal physical
Well,
wounds.
it's just acknowledging
but it's no
fans.
use on someone afflicted by sadness. I found out in a magazine that there was such a thing as an idol. In the magazine,
There are
it said an
magazines in
idol
this
was
world?
I guess
a person
so.
that spreads love and hope through song and dance.
There are magazines in
I
this
don't
world.
know
I
if
guess.
it's really possible.
Hi, Cucumber.
but At least the residents of Mondstadt seem to like
There
my
was once an
singing.
idol who stopped a war with their singing?
You seem to know this. Yeah. This is something you apparently know.
Apparently the Traveler just... Wait, hold on, though. Because the Traveler has traveled between many different worlds. That's a canon thing. And this was one of the worlds that they visited. So was this in this world? Or was this in a different world from before?
I don't know. I'm learning this for the first time. you see.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so impressive. Do you know that idol? They sound like a mighty vision bearer.
I have played an
Still,
idol before. In
using
Love
song
Live,
dance to
I
heal the
play
sick of
the
heart?
rival team.
It's
I'm in the
easier
rival
said than
team,
done.
Arise.
I don't know if I'm up to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even very good at being a deaconess.
You're already a very gifted healer.
If that really is true, then that's amazing. Thank you.
I thought that was the wrong answer. Apparently it's not.
Long conversation.
Surprise.
And it's all me complaining. Oh, thanks for listening. The support of an honorary knight goes a long way. So, we've still not finished our drinks. Let's finish them off while we're here. We can rest today, but it's back to the grindstone tomorrow.
Back to the grindstone tomorrow. Okay.
Yay.
Okay, same picture as before. Okay.
It's still cute.
So then, yeah, I need to get that third thing before I can get the other one? Question mark? How do I get the how do I get this third one now?
Do you want a hint of what I think?
Yes.
So when you're searching for
Astrologers must rid themselves of
the
material
wolf-
desires.
Hook.
the wolf
Only
hook
by
stuff,
ridding oneself
Uh-huh.
of clutter can one
Albert's
see the
still
true
there.
world
You
around
can
them.
find him.
Oh shit, he is?
Yeah.
What?
I'm pretty sure that's true. Because there's some Albert stuff that we're missing.
Yeah, we are missing. I was like, where's Albert? There's a whole Albert part, and I've not seen it.
He's there.
Oh my god.
So it's way towards the
So,
beginning.
but we have that's already after we found you, and basically said let's go further into the forest.
When you say, we can look, I'll help you find the wolf hooks.
Mm-hmm. Then we can look for him. Interesting.
I don't remember if you have to say, let's look together, or if it's...
The other
Where
one.
am I going to get them?
Yeah, but you can find Albert.
Well,
Somebody in chat might know. Somebody in chat know how we find Albert?
hi. What if we just kill Albert?
Oh my god. So no, that's a...
I may or may not have said that in a session. I cannot confirm nor deny that, though.
Listen. Listen.
Rather than walking with Barbara in the forest, you have to click the other option? Oh, okay. That's what it
hope
is?
Sister Barbara is sister.
Yeah, instead of going deeper into the
You?
forest.
Okay.
All right, you could start.
I mean, it's kind of like a sleepover, I guess. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted. I need the map. There we go.
I can pet your head, yeah.
Yeah, see?
I can pet your head, yeah.
She'll give you little nibbles in between. That's fine. She just that's how they show affection. So
Yeah.
they oftentimes like grab each other's beaks. And then they'll
Just blissed
Oh
out.
yeah, she loves
Blissed
it.
out.
Birds love that. She loves squishes.
Yes, baby.
And she leans into it too.
I'm seeing it. She's like,
Yeah, she's like, yes, get this part right here.
Mm-hmm. You guys are missing it.
Yeah, she's super
There
cute.
needs to be a bird cam.
I need to set that up again.
It's a baby.
He's a babies.
Happy baby. Bird.
Alright.
Bird time.
Bird times.
Good bird.
She's a very sweet bird. I got lucky.
I can't stay too much longer because
I
I gotta
know.
get up in the morning.
I know. I'm trying to finish this before you have to go. I probably won't get the last one. I'll probably have to get the last one on a different stream, which is
That's
fine.
totally fine.
But I at least want to get this one before you go because this has a lot of Albert in it, and I want your opinions, which I know that I probably already know them, but I still want to hear them.
Oh, yeah. Are y'all having a sleepover, basically?
Yeah.
Have you played the new Zhongli?
I have not yet. I like because tomorrow we're doing Fuck with Corey Friday, which is where me and Christian undo all of the good things that Corey does to make these characters really strong. And then Saturday I'm gonna actually have Bo Bridgeland on so that we can do the Chongyun hangout.
Oh.
And then I'm also contacting Christina V. And because the Bennett hangout is a thing too, so and she says she's interested. I just have to text her and actually schedule a time to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the things.
You're seeing her Friday. No, Saturday.
Okay, we already heard this
Oh,
part.
what about the
So you
string?
guys said it's to pick the
Miss Barbara?
other option where I don't
she's
go
not here
further into
either.
the forest. So just wait here and we'll send that person away.
Oh, all right. I'll just leave it to you then. Please just don't tell them that I'm here, all right?
Okay.
The voice seemed to be
Ooh,
coming from
what a
over
good
there.
stretch.
Let's go take a closer look.
Bird yoga. She like does the splits
Love it.
sometimes.
Love
It's
it.
crazy.
I'm on board.
Oh, Paimon remembers him. Isn't that Albert?
Your favorite.
Yep.
What is he doing here?
I already said it with such disdain. Paimon remembers him.
Barbara-sama, are you here? Who, me? Well, I'm looking for Barbara-sama.
Ew.
I was originally planning to give her some herbs at the cathedral, but Sister Victoria told me she had gone out to attend to some matters. When I sought Barbara-sama for healing recently,
chewing on my
she
shoes?
mentioned to me that the church was running low on certain medicine ingredients.
Oh gosh, he's the
I
worst.
seem to remember the ingredients she mentioned. Some type of red wolfhook berry.
Oh my god, you stalker!
I figured she was most likely somewhere out here picking wolf hooks, so
Try.
I thought I'd come and lend
Too
her a
hard.
hand. Besides, as leader of the Barba fan
Nope.
club,
There's the
how
fan
could I
club.
ever let
Ew.
Barbara-sama go wandering alone in such a dangerous place? So I decided to come to Wolvendom looking for Barbara-sama and picking red wolf hooks along the way.
Lovely. Hold on, what's the Barbara fan club?
You can't be serious. It's only the biggest club for Barbara-sama fans in all Mondstadt.
Great.
Even Huffman's a member now.
I'm sure.
Of course. Barbara-sama has a lot of fans in Mondstadt that wish to support her, you know?
Okay.
Anyways,
JP, is that
The
you?
Barber fan club will have to wait for the moment.
Hi.
I'll fill you in on how great it is when I have time later. I must keep searching for Barbara-sama for now. I don't really even know if Barbara-sama's anywhere around here.
She's not. Leave. It's dangerous roaming here. There are lots of monsters roaming. Barbara isn't here anymore. You better head back to the city. Wolfendom is a large area. It would be difficult for you to cover it alone. You should find some others to help you search first. That seems like the wrong thing to say. Frick.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Huh? Wait a second.
Cucumber
mean
said no one
anymore?
would find the body.
Did you see her here earlier?
Oh
So
no.
Barbara-sama is somewhere close by.
JP!
Ah, fuck! I picked the wrong one.
Since Barbara-sama
I
came here
miss
to pick
you.
those red wolf hooks, we could just follow the trail of those specific berries
Oh,
to lead
no.
us right to her.
Text me.
JP?
Yeah. JP here.
Oh, yay!
JP here.
Hi!
What up, you sexy bitch?
Whoa.
There we go.
Whoa. Okay.
Perhaps Barbara went somewhere else. How can you be certain she's out picking wolf hooks? She might not even be anywhere nearby. How about that
I
one?
heard it from Sister Victoria herself.
Fuck.
She told me that she overheard.
I'm choosing
another
all the wrong
sister
things
saying
right
that
now.
Barbara-sama
Hello,
had come
need
to
melatonin.
Wolvendom to pick wolfhook berries.
Good name.
In fact, I could have sworn I heard Barbara-sama's voice when I came here.
No, you didn't. It was a fiction of your crazy
By the
imagination.
way, you didn't happen
Birdie,
to see
you
any
climbing up?
sign of Barbara-sama when you
No.
arrived, did you?
You made it.
Perhaps I was hearing things.
Yes, you were hearing things.
You come here?
There's sort of monsters in Wolverine.
No, you comfy.
Maybe that one?
Well, of course you didn't hear anything. You were
Fuck.
focused on defeating monsters the
I'm
whole
really
time.
bad at this.
Well, whatever. I don't have time to keep talking like this.
Oh,
I
fuck!
should keep searching for Barbara-sama.
Amelia, it's
and
almost
you should
1:30
go
in the
back to
morning.
whatever
Go
it is you were
night-night.
doing.
So can I kill him?
Barbara-sama, where are you?
No! Fuck you!
He's bound to find Barbara here sooner or later if this keeps up. Unless we could start yelling too. That way, Barbara will hear us coming and we'll still have a chance to escape.
Okay, how do I yell?
Hey, what are you so embarrassed about? Just follow Paimon's lead. Barbara! Oh, Barbara!
Oh, yeah.
It's I!
Did you forget this happened?
I forgot this happened!
Barbara? Where are you, Barbara?
Oh, I remember this though, because now that I think about it, I I made the joke. They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Because we like Barbara too.
I did that when I was recording. Yes, I did.
I see. In that case, let's do our best together.
Barbara! It's us! Are you there?
Barbara-sama, where are you?
Leave, Barbara, leave.
Fly.
Oh, it seems Barbara's already left. Oh, good.
My throat is getting...
Yeah, you should leave.
Oh, I guess Barbara-sama isn't here after all. No, it's not that. I just... Oh. All right. My throat won't hold up much longer.
I mean, I could say what I think it's from, but that would be rude.
It's no wonder you've become the honorary knight. You certainly give it your all. Oh, all right. It seems Barbara-sama isn't anywhere around
Comfy.
here.
She's
Let's
gleaming.
return to the city.
Comfy baby.
Once Barbara-sama returns to Mondstadt, though, I'll have to ask her to heal my throat.
Ew! What? Hey, I got the picture! That's a funny ass picture, though. I like it.
Like, please help.
Yeah.
She ran away.
All right.
There's another thing, but like I don't know how to get there.
Fate is
Well,
called
again,
as
I think
such,
it's the
for
one
it
where it's
cannot be
like, have you heard
changed.
of the Barber fan
Nor
club,
can it
and
be
that's how you
reversed.
get that third picture,
can only
maybe?
be
Maybe there's another thing that has to do with bandits.
That's right.
Remember?
That's right.
With the guy that we don't trust.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to
But
figure
it's-
that out.
We can do that another time if you'd like.
Yeah,
Because it's
because
quite
yeah. Oh,
see?
yeah, there's one right there. Okay, that must be if I pick the right thing, and then it goes up that way. And then, oh my god, there's so many endings.
Yeah, there was a lot. It was really funny.
Goodness, I forgot. All right.
I don't think Barbara has the most branches, but she's got a solid amount.
She's got a solid amount. There's definitely a good amount. But we went through most of them. Thank
we
you
did
for
pretty
being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, and thank you all for being here. That was awesome. I'm sorry that the sound was off for like 90% of it.
We should do this again.
Yes, we should.
Yeah.
And we gotta get you streaming, and then you can join us all the time and play.
I need to learn how to do everything.
It's okay. We'll teach you.
I'm so bad
Right,
at
Eddie?
all this stuff.
We're gonna teach Laura how to stream.
Yeah.
Yee. Yee.
The enthusiasm.
That's right. There, that was Barbara's song as Toad. You're welcome. You're welcome, Internet.